everyone, and welcome to the Solid State Watch. I'm Shannon Davis, the web editor for Solid State Technology, and now let's take a look at the top headlines we've been tracking from July 24th through July 30th, 2015. IC Insight's new mid-year update to the McLean report, which will be released later this week, examines the recent surge of merger and acquisition activity, including China's aggressive new programs aimed at bolstering its presence in the semiconductor industry. It would be hard to characterize the huge wave of semiconductor mergers and acquisitions occurring in 2015 as anything but M&A mania, or even madness. In just the first 6 months of 2015 alone, announced semiconductor acquisition agreements had a combined total value of $72.6 billion, which is nearly 6 times the annual average of M&A deals struck during the previous 5 years. 3 enormous acquisition agreements in the first half of 2015 have already catapulted 2015 into the M&A record books. First, NXP announced an agreement in March to buy Freescale, followed by Avago's deal to acquire Broadcom, and then 4 days later, on June 1st, Intel reported it had struck an agreement to buy Altera. Avago's astonishing deal to buy Broadcom is by far the largest acquisition agreement ever reached in the IC industry. The growth rate for vehicle shipments in China is slowing, but more and better performing semiconductors will still be required in automotive applications in the coming years, according to a recent report released by IHS. Total automotive semiconductor revenue in China reached $5.6 billion in 2014, and revenues are expected to grow nearly 11% year over year in 2015 to reach $6.2 billion. Semiconductors used in automotive powertrains, infotainment, and body convenience electronic systems are the primary drivers of revenue growth, according to IHS. By encoding information in photons via their spin, photonic computers could be orders of magnitude faster and efficient than their current-day counterparts. Likewise, encoding information in the spin of electrons rather than their quantity could make spintronic computers with similar advantages. University of Pennsylvania engineers and physicists have now discovered a property of silicon that combines aspects of all of these desirable qualities. In a study published in Science, they have demonstrated a silicon-based photonic device that is sensitive to the spin of the photons in a laser shined at one of its electrodes. Light that is polarized clockwise causes current to flow in one direction, while counterclockwise polarized light makes it flow in the other direction. Led by declining thin film transistor liquid crystal display revenues, the global flat panel display industry revenue is forecast to fall 2% from 2014 and 2015. Dwindling TFT LCD display revenues, declining panel demand in the PC sector, along with ongoing panel price erosion are the primary reasons for the overall FPD revenue declines this year, according to a recent report from IHS. After growth last year, global TFT LCD display revenue is expected to decline 3% year over year. However, IHS expects a return to TFT LCD market revenue growth in 2016. For more industry headlines during the week, be sure to follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook. For Solid State Technology Magazine, I'm Shannon Davis. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.